Hey everybody, Dirili here. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Sweet Fuse at your side. We are on Subaru Shidou's route still, and we're in some kind of weird alien shooter world thingy going on here. Unfortunately, we had to leave the horror section, which is my favorite place, but good things can't last forever. And why'd they have to blow it up? Well, anyway, let's get on with our weird cow alien thingy. You can just sit back, relax, and let me read you a story. Aliens continued to attack us, but Shidou's skill with a gun never ceased to impress me. Every shot was perfectly placed, and he never missed.
They're not letting up.
Man, between Wakasa and Shirabe, I wonder who's making the shots on theirs. The words were barely out of his mouth when the ship shook. We were under attack. Whoa!
Behind us.
Right. I spun the ship around as Shidou aimed and fired. But just as Shidou pulled the trigger, the alien fired its own gun. They have guns? It was aimed straight at me. No! No, don't tell me he's gonna get injured. Shidou leapt toward the alien.
Watch out.
No, don't get hurt.
Gah!
Shidou? No! Shidou, no! He'd put himself in the path of the bullet. Are you okay? My chest felt tight. Too many people had already gotten hurt.
Don't worry, I'll protect you.
But I didn't know what to say. Shidou slowly stood up, grimacing in pain. Be careful. Are you bleeding?
No, I'm fine. It hit me pretty hard, but I don't think it actually went in.
What? That's an awfully weak bullet, or laser, or whatever it is. Was it like rubber bullets?
I thought so. Look.
He held up the bullet that just hit him. Aha. This is...
some sort of rubber, I'm guessing. That doesn't mean it's not dangerous. This could probably knock you out, but it's not as lethal as a real bullet.
Does it hurt? Yes.
Not that I tried to imitate Ryusei or something, but it's not a big deal. I'm a police detective, remember?
Alright.
Let's keep going, but we really need to stay on our toes.
Yeah, you could put an eye out with that thing. We were almost there when the radio crackled to life.
Hey guys, I got to the exit.
It was Miyoshi.
How's it look? It won't open. We need to put in a password.
As expected. I was trying to think if we'd seen anything that could be a password when the announcer began to speak. Someone has reached the exit. The colony will self-destruct in 7200 seconds. Please unlock the exit and evacuate immediately. What? 7,200 seconds?
2 hours, huh? Every day it's just bombs on top of bombs. Starting to get kind of old.
Before I had a chance to respond, Shirabe's voice exploded over the radio.
Of course! PW stands for password. We need 4 letters to open the door.
But there are 5 PW points on the map.
Then, at least one of them is wrong. Okay, Kota, you head for the PW closest to your location. Right, that's PW2. Good. We'll go for the one nearest us.
Sounds good. That's PW1, right? Just like that, our immediate goal was changed. Find the password. Oh, Shidou just called Miyoshi by his first name. We were slowly beginning to trust one another, and it looked like maybe we were starting to grow closer, too. That made me happy. Me too! And down they go. Just mow these guys down.
I think that's the last of them.
How could you possibly know that? Hooray! It's not like there's a counter, is there? With the alien creatures exterminated, the PW1 point was ours. Password obtained. Password is O. The sound of victory. Awesome!
Good. Let's move to the next one.
Closest one will be PW5. We notified the others of where we were going and headed off. Hey, wait a minute! I just realized in the horror room we didn't get that little, we got a little scroll and word thing in the other ones. We didn't get one in the horror place. So we're missing part of the clue or whatever. We had sun and something else, which I totally can't remember. Man, I have a horrible memory. Oh well. We'll figure it all out later.
Alright, the password for PW3 is N. We're heading for PW4 next.
Apparently he'd succeeded too.
Roger that. Good luck.
That's 2 so far, and it didn't even take us a full hour. I'd say we're doing pretty good.
I agree, but there's one thing I'm worried about.
What's that?
Toa.
Yeah, I guess we haven't heard from him, have we? Whoa, I'd totally forgotten. Shirabe's voice crackled over the radio.
Oh, he was full of piss and vinegar when we started out, but... What's the matter?
I'm the reason Yushi got hurt. So that was it. I don't blame him. It sucks when somebody gets hurt because of you. Mitarashi had gotten hurt on the first day protecting me, and I still felt bad about it. Plus, Shidou had taken a rubber bullet for me.
I knew it.
Huh? I wasn't sure what he meant.
Remember how he was acting when we first got here?
Oh yeah, he made a big deal out of trying to partner up with me.
I'm not sure if he was trying to fool us or himself, but he was definitely putting on a show.
Oh. Why didn't I see it? Man, I feel like an idiot. Still, I was kind of impressed that Shidou had figured it out. Well, he is a detective.
Chin up, Toa. If you really want to feel sorry for yourself, you can do that later. You can't fix what you say, but if you lose this game, we'll just make things worse for him.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Being sad won't do anybody any good, huh? Even over the radio, he sounded like he was beginning to cheer up. Shidou's pretty nice in his own way.
Alright, let's beat this game.
He just finished talking when Mayoshi's voice came over the radio. Mayoshi?
Kota, what's wrong?
Before he could respond, aliens appeared in front of us and behind us.
Damn, they got us trapped.
Oh no! Shoot, very quickly! Shidou squeezed off a shot at the one in the front, and I spun around to get the other one, but... Ah!
Gah!
Before I could, their attack slammed into our ship.
Hey, you... right? Me?
The radio!
We need to deal with the other alien first.
Right.
Damn it. Looks like the radio is completely broken. We can't contact the rest of our team.
I'm worried about Mayoshi.
I am too, but for the time being our first priority needs to be getting those passwords.
You're right. Our minds made up. We headed for the PW5 point. Hurry! Die, aliens, die! Out of the way! Password obtained. Password is M.
We've got 3 of the passwords, but there's only 25 minutes left on the clock.
Man, it took this long?
No time to try the last 2 then. We need to get to the exit.
We're gonna have to guess the word. Agreed. Let's just hope somebody else got them.
I think that's a safe bet.
With that, we turn and set off toward the exit. How big could this place possibly be? It's a ride. Rides aren't very big. After fighting our way through several more alien attacks, we finally arrived at the exit.
Damn, there's no one else here.
Where are they? I heard Mayoshi's last desperate transmission play back in my head. Oh man, I hope he's okay.
It looks like we can put in the password over there. Let's go have a closer look and hope they show up soon.
Alright. Just like Mayoshi had said, there was a device next to the door that had spaces for 4 letters. All we've got so far is O, N, and M.
Then, we need one more letter.
He groaned.
Ahoy there. Looks like you made it through.
Sorry for the wait. Shirabe! Wakasa! We'd been so absorbed, we hadn't even seen them approach. How many passwords you guys got?
Try and be more punctual next time, alright? More punctual? We're 15 minutes early.
Early for the explosion? They grinned at each other, and I smiled to myself. We were plenty worried, you know. Everybody's radio just cut out all of a sudden. Wait, everybody's?
Yeah, right after we heard Mayoshi's transmission, the whole thing went dead. That's odd. But we don't have time right now. What was the other letter?
Shirabe shook his head.
Sorry, but I don't have anything for you. The second location was a decoy.
Crap. Where's Mayoshi? Oh no, then we have to wait for Mayoshi. Shouldn't somebody go look for him? He could be dead.
Alright, sure hope the kid's safe.
Minutes ticked by, and Mayoshi was still nowhere to be seen. Finally, Shirabe broke the silence.
So, Robbie wasn't around this morning.
Yeah, I kinda wonder where he is. I'm kinda worried about him. I bit my lip. But he was a traitor, right?
True enough. Maybe his job was done after that explosion.
He stroked his beard. Robbie's not the kind of person. I really don't think. I think there were extenuating circumstances. Robbie's not like that. Really? Come on. He didn't seem convinced.
Actually, I agree with you. I trust him.
Really? He nodded and smiled. It's nice when the man you love agrees with you. Yeah, I knew I couldn't be the only one.
He saved us, that much is certain. What we don't know is what the pig had told him to do. Good point.
I wonder why he was even working for him in the first place. Probably blackmailed.
Until we can get some answers, I intend to keep believing in him. We're a team. That means we all share the same fate.
A team?
Yeah.
After a moment, Wakasa and Shirabe nodded. Good. I feel like we're all on the same page now. I let out a quiet sigh of relief.
Only 5 minutes left. Think we should go look for Mayoshi?
The clock was running down and everybody could feel it. Look! Is it Mayoshi?
That's his spaceship.
He'd arrived with only minutes to spare. Is he in it? Is he in it? Oh man, I was really getting worried.
But is he okay? Password is O.
With his message delivered, Mayoshi crumbled to the floor. Mayoshi?
What's wrong? Are you hurt?
Or is he just tired? Oh, car sick. You're just like Urabe.
Just car sick.
What? Huh?
I've been feeling sick ever since I climbed in that thing.
What are the odds that 2 of our party get car sick?
Well, that what you were groaning about? Yeah. Right after that, I took a hit and the radio cut out.
You got shot?
They just hit the ship. I'm fine.
Oh. I felt some of the tension leave me.
I guess I don't do so well with spinning rides.
Oh, the spinning thing.
Take a rest, Kota. You've earned it. Alright, let's put in that password.
Well, we have to unscramble it first. We left Mayoshi to sit down for a bit and headed back to the exit.
We've got 2 O's, an N, and an M.
Well, that's obviously Moon.
Well, is there really any question about what they're supposed to spell?
The correct order has got to be Mono. Noom. No, it's Moon, obviously. I don't even have to look at the guide for that, but sorry, it's already there. I see it, Moon. It's Moon, right? Well, it would have to be. This is Moonlight Colony, after all. Shidou typed Moon into the device next to the door. A loud noise filled the room, and the PA began to speak. Colony completed. Yay!
Oh, that's the first part done.
How many parts are in this one? Yeah, but maybe the next one can be a little less down to the wire. Well, I wouldn't count on it. Don't throw up! We climbed back into our ships and headed out the exit. We had to ride our ships out the exit. We passed through the open exit and found ourselves flying through space. We were actually still moving down a set path, but the gentle up and down motion of our spaceship made it feel like we were flying. That sounds fun.
Shame Ryusei couldn't be here. I bet he would have loved this.
Yeah, I bet he would have. Aw, poor guy, he's gonna be sad to know he missed this. Yeah, but he'd probably get mad and act like he didn't care. Why do you think he'd be so worried we'll figure out he loves amusement parks?
Who knows? He's pretty terrible at hiding it.
We giggled at the thought of Mitarashi trying desperately to cover up his apparently embarrassing enthusiasm. This will be our final mission. Defeat the alien general before your spaceship is shot down. As soon as the announcement was finished, aliens appeared all around us.
No time to waste. Come on, Saki, let's go.
Right. I was surprised for a moment to hear him call my name, but it didn't last long.
Rotate 45 degrees to the left.
Roger! By now, our teamwork was pretty tight, and we plowed through the aliens like a thresher on a deadline. Miyoshi seemed to be feeling better, and Shirabe and Wakasa were holding their own as well. Die, aliens, die!
I guess that's all of them.
Then, what could be described as boss music began to play? Do you think this is the general?
Yes, brace yourself.
Ugh. He's very colorful. Ah, it's huge!
How the blazes are we supposed to kill that thing?
Teamwork. Unlike the other aliens we'd fought, this one had 4 jewels, and they were scattered across its body.
We must have to hit those 4 jewels. Saki, turn us 30 degrees to the right.
Roger! I twisted the stick to the right, and our ship turned. That's 1. You got him!
Wait, look.
Huh? The jewel blinked red for a moment or so, then turned blue again. Ah, we have to hit them all within a certain amount of time.
I guess it didn't work.
What's going on? It's pretty obvious to me.
Alright, let's give it a shot.
Ah, the definition of insanity. Trying the same thing over and over again and expecting something different. Shirabe and Wakasa hit the jewel too, but the result was the same.
Strange. Doesn't matter how many times we shoot it, it stays blue. Why?
Almost as if in response, the alien general slammed its huge body into our ship. Ah! Our ship shook so hard, I had to hang on tight or risk being thrown out.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine, but why can't we beat it?
I haven't figured that out yet, but there has to be a way.
Guys, I'm not the brightest bulb, but I figured it out in 5 seconds. Shidou took another shot at one of the jewels, just as Miyoshi did the same.
What was that noise?
Look, the jewels you shot are blinking faster. There you go, there's the clue. The blinking was faster. Both turned blue again almost immediately. What was that? They both hit jewels at the same time. I feel like I've almost got it. Oh, do I really need an explosive insight for this? Come on. Ah. When we shot the jewel didn't stay red. But when Shidou shot it a minute ago, I heard a weird noise. Attack at the same time. Tick, 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 boom. Attack at the same time. Come on, guys. You should have come up with that first. Wait, what if we attack all 4 of the jewels at the same time?
Then the sound earlier must have been because we both attacked at once.
Yeah.
That's impossible, though. There are 4 jewels and only 3 spaceships.
Then one of us is going to have to shoot fast. You're right. Gosh, if only all 7 of us were here.
Then we were supposed to take all 4 spaceships.
Oops. Of course. Suddenly, Hogstein's command about us rolling with a smaller crew made sense. This is what he was talking about.
There's just enough lag when the gun reloads the jewels to reset. Damn it. There's no way we can hit all 4 at the same time.
Shidou punched the side of the spaceship angrily. We have to think. There's gotta be another way. Is there another spare ship around? I closed my eyes and thought furiously. Attack all of them at once. That would mean... We just have to hit all 4 jewels, right? If we had, like, a stick or something. Oh! Shidou has a gun! Not that a stick would have worked very well. The alien was too far away. Still.
Saki, do you trust me?
There was a glint in his eye. Huh?
Do you trust me?
Yes, I trust you, of course. Yes, I trust you.
Thanks.
He flashed a wide smile, then stood up and handed me the controls for the ship's gun. What?
Listen up. We're going to shoot all 4 of those jewels at the same time. Kota, you take the one on the right. Toa, you take the left. Saki, go for the stomach.
He pulled something out of his jacket, a smooth black pistol.
Get ready to fire on my mark.
He planted his foot on top of the ship and glared at the alien general. I tightened my grip on the ship's gun and aimed it at my jewel. Suddenly, the alien fired. Watch out! Oh, he didn't move in time. The bullet shot past Shidou's face, grazing his cheek and sending his sunglasses flying. Not the sunglasses! He didn't even blink. Shidou?
I'm fine. Stay focused.
Right. I turned back to my gun, my heart pounding in my chest. I could feel my hands getting slick with sweat.
Fire.
Oh, Shidou. Huh? 4 bullets shot out. And 4 jewels turned red. The roaring sound of an explosion filled the air, and the alien general sank down into the floor.
Phew. I'm not looking forward to the paperwork I'm going to have to do for this one.
He gave me a shaky grin and sat down hard. There was blood dripping from the cut his sunglasses left on his forehead. Are you okay? I pulled a handkerchief out of my pocket and pressed it against the wound.
Yes, thanks.
Your sunglasses broke.
It's a good thing it's dark in here. My eyes are weak and I can't handle bright light well.
But if they're broken now... Before I could finish my sentence, he slipped his hand into his jacket and pulled out a pair of sunglasses. Wait, what? Aren't those... A spare.
I always carry at least 3 sets.
Oh, man. He comes prepared. And hairspray as well, maybe? He kept a straight face for only a second or so, before grinning and then finally laughing outright. I couldn't help but join in. I kinda wanted to see the laugh and smile, but he didn't. Dark space completed. The bodiless voice echoed through the space. We did it!
Yes, we did, thanks to your insight.
Yes, that explosive insight of mine. He gave me a smile and reached out and tousled my hair. I froze and felt my eyes widen.
Sorry.
No, it's nothing. Shidou pulled his hand back quickly, looking as surprised by his own action as he had been by my reaction. I didn't expect that, although I guess it wasn't really bad per se. In fact, it was kinda nice. Stage 4 has been completed. You have obtained a reward. The sudden announcement had taken me by surprise, and as soon as it finished, the compartment in front of the seat popped open. Just in ours?
It's a treasure chest.
Another one. Yeah, it is. Everyone let out a long sigh of relief. Done for the day already. That one seemed kinda short, as far as the trials have gone.
Well, looks like we managed not to get blown up today.
Oh, thank God. I took a deep breath. The air outside tasted so good. But the calm was shattered by an all too familiar voice. Hey, Piggy Piggy.
Congratulations on beating today's game. Really though, did you have to shoot him with a real gun? You broke one of his jewels.
We don't care.
If you told us we couldn't beat him without 4 ships, I wouldn't have had to. Huh. I don't believe I told you you couldn't take 4 ships either. Oink oink.
Yeah, but we're also not psychic.
So forget about that nonsense,
And let's get back to what matters, my jewel. That sort of violence is totally uncalled for. Do you know how much that cost?
Do you know how much this park cost to build and how much you spent in blowing things up? I was starting to get pretty tired of Hogstein's selfishness. Oh, is it time for explosion already? We're risking our lives, and he just says to forget about it. And why does he get to complain about that jewel? We only shot it because he didn't tell us about the ships, and we didn't have a choice. How could he act like a stupid jewel is more important than our lives? Get mad. What's wrong with you?
Sorry.
The only reason the jewel got broken in the first place is because you didn't tell us stuff you should have. And you just blew up an entire attraction. How do you get to lecture us about breaking a jewel?
Okay. I'll let the jewel slide.
And just like that, he seemed to just forget about all his earlier frustration.
But you guys not having enough people is your problem. And it's not my fault you didn't realize you needed 4 ships. Oink, oink, oink.
Then the screen went dark. Man, what a long day.
Agreed, but at least it's over. I still feel kind of sick.
No dinner for Mayoshi, apparently.
I say we all turn in early today.
What about dinner? Yeah, I'm pretty tired. I guess nobody's hungry. After taking a few minutes to catch our breaths, we headed for the restaurant. Oh, okay, never mind, we're going anyway. Once we arrived, I asked the piglet on duty if we could get our food to go. That sounds like a good idea. We decided to eat with Mitarashi and Mai instead of in the restaurant. What are you saying, weirdo? I think he's saying, of course? I still wasn't quite sure how to interpret the piglet's strange movements. Why can't you just nod yes or shake your head no? Let's see. I'd like a barbecue pork, a kid's meal. I read off the list of meals I'd gotten from the others. Looks like that means you got it. I guess that's okay? It nodded several times and began to move toward the kitchen before I held out a hand to stop it. Oh, one more thing. Could you lend me a first aid kit? What? The piglet nodded and disappeared. Okay, he did nod. They're so weird. I can't tell if they're men or women, and they can't or can't talk, but at least they're not attacking us or something. I was still thinking when a piglet appeared with our food and a first aid kit. After thanking it, I headed back to our table where Shidou sat deep in thought. Hey!
Is something wrong?
Can I see your back?
Huh?
You got hit, remember? I just want to be sure you're alright.
It's just a bruise, nothing to worry about.
Well, then there's no harm in letting me look. Let's go.
Somebody's pushy today.
He grumbled and frowned, but took off his jacket and turned his back to me. I lifted up his shirt to see a massive black and blue bruise. This is because he was looking out for me. I felt sad and angry at myself, but I couldn't take back what had already happened, so I just did what I could to treat it, then pulled his shirt back down. I must have looked upset, because I felt him lay a hand on my shoulder.
Don't worry about it.
I know, it's just...
I'm a police officer. I've gotten hurt much worse than this in my career. A bruise is nothing.
Thanks.
Anyway, we still have some time until the hotel docks. Do you want to go look for Robbie again?
Yeah, we can't just leave him out there.
Search it is then. Let's go.
We told the others, then headed off to look. Where are we gonna look? He could be anywhere by this point. Seems kind of like a futile task. Oh, we're gonna see if he's buried in the rubble? Our first stop was the ruins of the blood-stained hospital. Shidou looked at them inside. Or maybe there's tracks?
Damn, I guess he's not here.
It barely even looked like, well, anything. The explosion had turned it into a twisted mass of broken concrete and bent metal. Looks like a crater to me. We made our way to where we'd last seen Robbie, but there was no trace of him. Where is he? Shidou grumbled and began to pick his way back out of the wreckage. He looks pretty upset. Makes sense though. I am too. Shidou took his job very seriously, and that meant he felt responsible for our safety. I suppose that's why he took that bullet for me. For a moment, I remember the horrible-looking bruise on his back. But why is he so determined? He didn't know that was a rubber bullet when he jumped in front of it. He was kind of a jerk to me on the first day, but I think his heart was in the right place, and he pretended to fight Mitarashi to tell him his plan on day 2. He was the only person worried about Wakasa, and he said we should trust Robbie. He did seem kind of cold sometimes, but the more I thought about it, the more it seemed like he acted that way because he didn't want to put people in danger. But he's not just like that because he's a cop. There's something else. He's a good person. Shidou.
What is it?
Why are you always going out of your way to protect people? He turned to look at me, surprised. Was that a weird question? He frowned and thought for a moment.
Huh? Something happened.
Well, that wasn't very helpful. It looked like that was a touchy subject. I guess we'll have to get closer to get that one out of him. I felt a little bad for bringing it up. We continued our search for Robbie in silence until Shidou's phone rang.
Hello? Oh, wait, what? Right, we're on our way.
Is something wrong?
That was Shirabe. He found something.
Where?
The plaza in front of the tower. Let's move.
Right. What is it? Is it Robbie? Has he come back to us? Shirabe!
Ah, finally. Here, take a look at this.
It's Urabe's bracelet. He held out a string of red prayer beads. Urabe was wearing this.
Where did you find it?
In front of that.
He pointed to the large door set in front of the tower. Is he in there? Is he one of the hostages now?
I can't say for sure, but it seems likely.
Can we get in?
Not anytime soon. That door's pretty solid.
That's bad. I frowned and looked up at the castle.
Well, at least we know he didn't die in the explosion.
We don't know that, actually. It could be other reasons the bracelet's there.
Yeah.
Do you think he's okay?
He's made it this far. I'm sure he's fine.
I got the feeling he was reassuring himself as much as me. Oh, Urabe, I hope you're okay. After finding Urabe's beads, we decided to call off the search for the night and head back. Once we reached the hotel, everyone headed to Mitarashi's room.
Hey, you're late. I was getting worried.
Hi, everybody! They both smiled as we stepped inside.
You weren't the only one then. How are your injuries?
What injuries? I've never felt better.
Come on, seriously. Games like these, man, it's just a flesh wound, and stuff heals in one day. Sure, Mitarashi will be just fine to go tomorrow. But, you said earlier that they really hurt.
My, that was supposed to be our little secret.
Oh, sorry. I looked around the room and saw that everyone was smiling.
Anyway, I'm glad you jerks showed up. I'm super hungry.
Oh, we only get breakfast and dinner here in this park. Oh, here you go. We got you something at the restaurant. You too, Mai. Eat up. I guess they didn't feed these guys at all today. At least Mai has some Pocky. Thanks!
You are the best. I'll just take that.
He began shoveling food into his mouth the moment it was in his hands, so we all found places to sit and dug into our own dinners. While we ate, we talked about the attraction we played that day.
Oh, we shouldn't have talked about it in front of him.
Huh. Sounds like another close call.
Mitarashi frowned. He finished eating long before the rest of us.
Man, I should have been there.
No, you were exactly where you should have been. You took care of mine, which I can't thank you enough for. And Shidou handled things pretty well. Besides, your company seems to be having a positive effect on mine.
Yeah? Maybe I should try being a preschool teacher.
I could kind of see that, actually.
It might be a good fit for you.
Come on, I was just kidding. Still, could be nice. Nothing like seeing a kid smile, you know.
Oh,
Yeah, right.
Huh, you're a kid. What do you know?
was it just me, or did Wakasa react kind of weirdly? I don't know what that could have been about.
You couldn't find Robbie?
We found his bracelet. He looked suddenly serious as Shirabe handed in the prayer beads and explained what he'd found. Okay, and that's where we're going to go ahead and leave off. That's one more attraction down. What, 3 more to go? I wonder what the rest of them are going to be like. I really am enjoying this game. I love these people. I know I keep saying it, but I love the characters in here so much. It was kind of sad not having Mitarashi in this challenge, and it's sad missing Urabe, even though Urabe doesn't really do that much usually. He's one of the more quiet people. Well, anyway, hope to see you in that next video or one of my other ones, and I'd be so grateful for any likes, comments, subscriptions, or shares with your friends to show some support. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye bye, everybody.